Hi everyone, my name is Chelsea Colomb and you're listening to Return, Lenten Reflections from All Saints Catholic Church in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for joining us.
This is the return. Running back to you.
Welcome back everybody to Return, where we take time each day to prepare our hearts for Easter and our souls for heaven. Today is the 12th day and the second Sunday of Lent. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe on your podcast platform or however you're listening to this so that you won't miss any of our episodes, which will be published every morning at midnight. If you miss a couple days, that's totally fine. You can listen to a few at a time or just join in wherever we are. You don't have to have heard everything in order, just join us when you can. Now let's dive into our reflections for today. As we look at our readings for the second Sunday of Lent, one main theme throughout the readings is the theme of trust. All of those throughout these readings are required to trust in the Lord and what he's asking of them. The first reading with Abraham being asked to sacrifice his son Isaac and him obeying the Lord's command, even though as a parent, this is not something I know he would want to do. And then knowing that in the reading of Romans, in the second line that says, if God is for us, who can be against us? Just totally trusting in the Lord that he's going to be fully advocating for us, and knowing that he fully has our back and no one else can be against us at that point. And then in the gospel, the transfiguration that occurs, that they have this experience. They're totally just terrified, as it says, which I think is partly in awe, partly just kind of in shock. I don't know that it's really terrified in the way that we use the word terrified today, as being scared and afraid. But they're just overwhelmed with the experience that's occurred, and they want to build tents. They just want to stay there because it's comfortable. And I think there's times in our lives that we're in our comfort zone and we want to stay there, but we're called beyond that. We're called to come off the mountain, to be with those that we spend every day with, and that we're to share the Lord with them. But we have to trust that the Lord's going to walk with us, and that we can't always question everything that's happening, but we have to trust that the Lord's going to guide our steps as we continue to take steps forward toward him. We may not have all the answers figured out, but the Holy Spirit's going to guide us in our journey. So maybe that there is something during this Lenten season that you need to give to the Lord, and that you need to just trust and trust to him. Figure out what that one thing may be for you, and spend a few minutes reflecting on that. What can you trust the Lord more with during this Lenten season? And I hope that and pray that he will provide you the graces to have greater trust in him. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you're enjoying the Return podcast, and be sure to join us tomorrow for day 13. God bless.